Right guys, so today's video is going to be quite interesting because we are going to be talking about everything Dragon Ball Legends 6th year anniversary. So you guys are probably well aware by now because I keep yapping about this every single video, but the 6th year anniversary is just about 5 weeks from today. So it's going to be at the end of May, but the official announcement is a little bit less than 3 weeks away, guys. And if you guys did not know, just to kind of brief you guys really quick, the 5th year anniversary's official announcement and countdown was May 9th to be precise. Of course, they had a special trailer with the official date of the anniversary at that time, as well as an official countdown with rewards of question mark tickets, which, by the way, they don't do this anymore, because I remember they used to do this pretty frequently before, but it used to be question mark tickets where we can use it to use on the upcoming LF banner, right? So that's what it was, and it was announced May 9th, and the same thing the previous year for the 4th year anniversary was May 7th. So I'm expecting something around that same time frame, May 9th, May 7th, give or take, depending on the day it lands. So I'll make sure to keep you guys covered once we get the official announcement, and I'm pretty sure you guys will be well aware if you guys are, tuned in social media anyways. But I'm going to be talking about some key details of what I would personally like to see for the 6th year anniversary, guys, because look, I'll tell you guys what, I don't remember the last time I got disappointed with a Dragon Ball Legends big celebration. They legitimately go all out. It's a 3-month long celebration, and I never get disappointed, man. I really don't. I mean, if you guys were around for the Legends Festival of 2023 and the 5th year anniversary for 2023, you guys are probably well aware that it was an absolute banger. So there's a lot of stuff I do want to see. Okay, and I want you guys comment down below as well what you guys personally would like to see for the 6th year anniversary for Dragon Ball Legends. But the first thing, look, and it's funny because I mentioned this exact thing every single year, and yet we are always let down. So I am not going to hold my breath on this one. I'm really not. But every single year we do get to summon Shenron by collecting all 7 Dragon Balls, of course, by switching QR codes with your friends and people on social media. So, and I'm not going to hold my breath, but I hope to God they changed 2 things, just 2 things here. Number 1, I want to see a different dragon. Usually we get Shenron, which is cool, but I would love to see either Super Shenron as a brand new introduction into this, or Porunga as well. And on top of that, I would love to see multiple wishes, because typically we only get 1 wish, and then we also got some rewards via the missions. For example, you can either collect 1,000 crystals for making your wish, or a special title, or something like that. I wish that we can collect at least 3 rewards, so we can collect the special title, we can also collect the 1,000 crystals, and then some power-up rewards or something like that. So and another change we might be seeing, actually we should be seeing, is some arts boosts stuff included into the wishes itself, because the wishes was usually like some pretty useless power-up bells or something like that. Of course, nobody went for that. People usually went for the chrono crystals, or they went for the title. Last year I went for the title, which was called what? It was called Beerus's Best Friend. So I mean, it's pretty cool, but this year I'm probably gonna go for the crystals, because the title really does not do anything, honestly. Like, you never even see the title. I even forgot I have the title. But that's the number 1 thing I want to see, guys, is a change to Shenron, which I don't think it's gonna happen. Anyways, the next big thing I do want to see, because last anniversary for the 5th year anniversary, we got a huge upgrade to Shallot. Shallot went from basically from 0 to, of course, or from hero to sparking, right? And then of course you got Super Saiyan Blue, a whole different toolkit in terms of his, like, the interface for Shallot got updated. So I would love to see Shallot the Fusion playable. It's quite a shame that they introduced this into, I mean, it was like the coolest thing at the same time, but the most disappointing thing once we got Shallot the Fusion introduced into story mode, because we were able to play with this character in story mode, but we weren't specifically able to play with this character outside of that, which was quite disappointing. But I do think they are smart, and they do know that money is to be made with this character, and I'm pretty sure we are going to be getting some games original buffs for the anniversary, whether it be part 1, 2, or 3. And he would be games original. So an LF Shallot or an Ultra Shallot. And I emphasize Shallot because it's very close to Shallot, which is I don't know who was the genius behind that, just switching an O to an E. I really wish they were to differentiate it a little bit more, but it is what it is. So I do hope we do see a Shallot buff or something to do with Shallot in general, like an upgrade, maybe a brand new transformation for either him, Giblet, or as well as Zaha. A Zaha transformation would be pretty cool too, or a brand new summonable Giblet and Zaha as well would be awesome, right? So we have that. And talking about part 1, 2, and 3, I really hope Dragon Ball Legends starts off this year with a double LF banner. I think it's super important. So for the 50th anniversary, they basically didn't do that, right? We got the what do we get? We got pretty much the Goku and Frieza banner. That's it, right? So this banner was actually quite good. We got Goku. What do we get? We got Goku and Frieza. We got Jiren, and then we got what do we get? We got I think we got Kawaii, right? So it was a pretty good little 3 characters right there. But I think they got to take a page out of the Legends Festival of this year, or last year, technically speaking, from a few months ago, and bring out a double LF banner right at the start to bring up the hype train, right? Because it's an anniversary, you know. Although this anniversary was amazing, right? They still brought out a double banner for part 2, which was the superhero banner with Orange Piccolo and Gamma 1 and 2. So they did bring out a double LF banner at the end of the day, but it was in part 2. I hope they shift that to part 1, very similar to the Legends Festival, okay? So that's something pretty big. And also, guys, I do hope that we do see, for example, this is me May 9th of last year, my tweet. They announced, like I said, May 9th, right? The anniversary. And I do hope they bring back these special little countdown tickets, which is the question mark tickets you guys see right there. So, and of course, we're going to see the date, the official date, which was on the 27th of last year. So I do hope we see these tickets coming back, because it's pretty nice to see, right? And a lot more things here, guys, okay? So I really hope we see more games original buffs. I already covered that. Bringing back Spin the Wheel is pretty big. They just brought it back right now, but Spin the Wheel was a nice touch last year that they brought back. Ultra Equipment Bonanza returns. Of course, this came out for the Legends Festival. So we have the normal Equipment Bonanza, the Mega, and now we have the Ultra, right? Which is a really OP Equipment Bonanza. So I do think they're going to bring this back for sure. New game mode announcement. I'm not going to hold my breath on this one, but what in the world happened to Guild versus Guild? This was promised and showed off like what, a few months ago. I'm assuming there's something wrong with it, so that's why they're holding it back. So I mean, if there's something wrong with it, it's kind of out of our control. But I'm not a fan of this whole TOP, Tournament of Power style system for the Guild versus Guild. But it is what it is, okay? Okay, so this is a pretty big one I would love to see is a brand new Ultra mechanic similar to Vegito Blue's tap ultimate, right? Because last year we got Ultra Vegito Blue, and then his ultimate has like this tap mechanic. So that's something I would love to see. And speaking of Ultra, I would love to see a special announcement for the reveals and stuff. For example, last year they had the drone show, which was absolutely freaking awesome, dude. And then for the Legends Festival, they had like that music orchestra. Really well done. So I'm expecting a pretty cool over-the-top reveals and stuff for the Ultra announcement, right? So that's something I definitely do want to see. Also, okay, this is a pretty big one. I would love to see the anniversary tower back, and I'm pretty sure this is not a really big deal, but this is like 1,000 crystals up for grabs. It's just a brand new anniversary event, right? So I would love to see this event back. Multiple Ultras in one banner is something I would love to see getting introduced here, because I personally hate, and I'm sure you guys hate it too, chasing every single Ultra individually. It's an absolute nightmare, especially if you're free to play. It's impossible, absolutely impossible to chase every single Ultra individually, right? So I would love to see the first introduction into multiple Ultras in one banner, and perhaps maybe Ultra Z power introduced into the game some way, shape, or form. That is something else I would personally love to see. And something new we've never seen before in an anniversary, you know, throw us by surprise. To have something we really haven't seen before, right? What do we have? We have the Ultra Equipment Bonanza, which we got for the Legends Festival. This is something we've never seen before. So kind of something similar to all of this, right? Something unexpected. And also in terms of free-to-play characters, last year we got like a pretty big announcement of 2 tied into the 50th anniversary. We're technically 4, right? So more free-to-play characters as well is expected, which should be coming out, what, in like 11 days from now, technically speaking, right? If they, or very soon, right? Very soon, like a couple weeks, right? So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited for the 6th anniversary, guys. I really am. I'll have full coverage here on my channel like I always do. But comment down below, what would you guys like to see? Hopefully we do get something with Shallot. Maybe some changes with Shenron would be really nice to see as well. Just kind of switch it up a little bit. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.